Hello, and welcome to the March 31st edition of 3 Tune Tuesday, where here we are to celebrate everything vintage entertainment-wise and to share 3 great songs with you. I am your host, Bonaparte, and with me is your hostess, Yulia.
Hello.
So today's an interesting day for me, March 31st.
Okay.
Because we've been curling.
Yeah, I'm recovering.
Yes, you were out for quite some time at a spiel.
I was up in Plainfield, New Jersey, which is like Plainfield, Piscataway, kind of up there.
Right.
It's close to, I guess, for those who are unfamiliar with the Northeast, it's closest to New York City, actually. Kind of up,
I guess it would be.
Up in sort of, kind of, I don't know what exit on the Jersey Turnpike it is, but it's up there.
Yeah.
And I was up there for the Jersey Curls Bonspiel. And shout out to my new friends who were there. Hi, guys.
Yeah.
I hope you're listening. Had a great time. Piscataway, rather the Plainfield Country Club.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm tired. The Plainfield Curling Club. They're wonderful people. It's such a neat place. Everybody there was so nice, and they know how to put on a party.
Yeah, you were saying that.
Yeah, but oh my God, I'm so tired.
Yeah, we're not 20 anymore.
We are not,
Yes.
but neither were, I was being out partied by people who had 20 years on me. So,
Oh, wow.
like, I feel like a piker compared to some of these people.
It's time to start exercising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Get the drinking arm going.
yeah. But I mean, listen, we didn't win any games, but it didn't matter because we had such a good time. And the people that we played were so incredibly nice.
Oh, that's terrific.
Yeah. Got to laugh a lot, and we had a cheese tasting, and they had chair massages for us. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I felt incredibly spoiled.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was really nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I always get a little uneasy when I've spieled. You know, we've spieled together before, and we kind of get our asses handed to us. And it's like, here you go. These are yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always get a little uneasy at the broom stacking because, I don't like to feel like I'm being viewed as that piker. So I'm glad that did not happen to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I always kind of feel that way, but I like to keep myself humble, you know?
Yeah.
Even when I do well, I like to be humble.
Right.
And for those who are uninitiated, broom stacking is the activity of socializing after the game,
Yes.
after a match. And usually it involves the imbibing of fermented adult beverages.
Usually it does.
Yes.
Yeah. In fact, the tradition is the winning team buys the losing team the first round.
Yeah. And it's very nice. It's all very,
is.
very nice.
It is.
It's very sportsmanlike. I really enjoy it. Curling has, I think, we've talked about this before, but curling, I think, is the best decision we made last year.
Agreed. Yeah, we've met so many great people, and we just keep going back, and they keep wanting us to go back.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's their thing, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. So tonight's interesting for me. Well, the last 2 days have been interesting for me. We're involved in 2 leagues in our club.
Yes.
The Sunday Night League and the Tuesday Night League. The Sunday Night League is probably the more serious of the 2. On the Tuesday night has fewer people in it because it's the weeknight.
Yeah, it's a little bit lower key.
Right. So I've been skipping. I've been learning how to skip. What I have learned is that I have much more to learn, which is fine, which is good. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying learning. And on the Sunday League, of course, we got bounced out. Of the 7 teams, we were 7th and had a bye week in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sad.
You know what? It's okay.
All right. But conversely, on the Tuesday Night League, my team is in the A final tonight.
Nice.
Talk about a dichotomy.
I forget where we ended up. I'm not sure which final I'm not sure where we ended up. I have to look at the email again, but I'm not on your team.
You are not. Yes.
I don't think we've played you yet.
I don't think we play, and I don't think we're going to. Tonight's matches will be a repeat of week 2.
Oh, that's so weird.
Yes.
Oh, so it's going to be like a grudge match.
It is. It really is. And I know the skip who's got it out for me too.
Wait, who are you playing against?
JB.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a friendly rival.
It is.
Like nobody in that club is out to get anybody else.
Correct,
Everybody's super cool, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And I cheated my way into a gold medal match, so to speak, on the Sunday league last Sunday, 2 days ago. They needed some subs, and there were a lot of subs out there. Lots. I think there were 7 subs.
Oh, wow.
It was a lot. And I was subbing for the team that ultimately won.
So you got to ride around on their coattails.
I did. They pulled me over for team photographs at the end. They said, "You were a part of this."
Bless your heart.
Yeah, I wasn't going to, but I'll take the win.
Yeah. It's all right. You can bask in others' glory.
Absolutely. And so you can tell, all of you listening, I hope, that we're having a bit of a good time here. Enjoying curling and the stories that go along with it.
For sure.
Yes, and I did not go up to New Jersey Girl Curl, as I like to call it.
Girl curl.
Girl Curl.
Yeah. It was an all women's spiel, and it was very girly.
Yeah. Yes.
So we had a good time. It was Taylor Swift themed.
Oh,
I'm not a Swiftie, but they really leaned in hard.
Oh, good.
To that, and it was cool. It was
That's
fun.
awesome.
Yeah.
So while I was here keeping down the home, I had a good time. I had an interesting Saturday. I'm not going to get too much into it. Hit me up on Blue Sky if anyone wants to hear more about it. But my day Saturday directly led into this week's theme, in which we're kind of playing off just by having fun tonight, in curling and such. And that theme this week for the show is inner peace. Yes.
Inner peace.
Inner peace. It's something that we should all strive for.
Yeah, and it's so elusive.
It is. It is. I have spent over half a century now on this earth striving for it. And I've been getting nearer to it. And Saturday, I think I damn near hit it. So here we are. Inner peace.
That's nice. And just like anything else, inner peace is not a constant state.
Correct.
It's fleeting.
Right.
It's just like everything. Everything is fleeting. That nothing is forever. Nothing stays.
Right.
And that goes for good times as well as bad times. And I think that's important nowadays to keep in mind.
Well, exactly.
Because this isn't going to last.
Right. You and I have had the conversation before about happiness. When people say, "Oh yeah, I'm happy," it's like, well, what does that mean? Does that mean that you're never angry? Do you never scowl? Do you never tell your kids to be quiet? Do you never get angry at the dog for barking at 2 a.m? And you're not always happy. What does happiness mean? It's the same thing with inner peace. You're not always in that state of zen.
Right. But I think people conflate happiness with contentment.
I think so.
Yeah. For some people, stasis is inner peace.
Yes, very much so.
And I think that's probably more accurate, is to just say, I've hit stasis, I'm in flow.
Right. Flow is a good word.
Yeah, flow is a great word. There's not a lot of there a lot of cultures have different words for it. I know in Japanese there's a word for it, and it's shibumi.
Right.
And shibumi means it's just effortless movement. Like it's like everything comes together to be one, and you're just moving with the universe with no effort.
Correct. Yes.
And there's no real English equivalent to that.
No, there is not. But it's something that the West has, at least at some points, noticed and strived towards. In particular, that I've been studying recently Norse mysticism.
Yes.
And the runes and such. And the runes are all about that. Absolutely all about just moving through your day-to-day. We know where we're going to end up. Each and every one of us knows our ultimate end. Mm-hmm. The goal is, how do you move freely to get to that point? Yeah,
like moving through with grace and integrity and dignity and kindness and compassion and all those things.
That's exactly it, yes.
Yeah, and it's not to say that, difficult things are not going to crop up. It's just, how we show up to them.
That's exactly it.
Right?
Yes. I mean, you very rarely are in control of what happens outside of you. Yeah. But you're always in control of how you can react to it.
100%.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Speaking of Norse, just to go back to curling for one more second, we did name Jane's curling stick. She's a stick curler. So she doesn't get down in the hack
Right.
throw. She has a stick that she uses to deliver the stones, and we named her stick Freya.
Aw. Nice.
Yes.
It's kind of fitting for her.
I think so.
Yes. So that is this week's theme, is inner peace. But like we have been doing for this year on this show, we're going to start with Today in History.
Okay.
Yes. So today in history, March 31st, 1907.
Oh, my goodness.
We're going back quite a ways. The song The Dream of the Rarebit Fiend was released.
The Dream of the Rarebit Fiend.
Yes.
So isn't rarebit like cheese?
It's...
Welsh rabbit, Welsh rarebit
That's exactly it.
is cheese, no?
The title was borrowed from a popular newspaper comic strip at the time, which began in 1904 in the New York Evening Telegram. The strip had no recurring characters but a single premise. A person eats Welsh rarebit, melted seasoned cheese on toast, before bed, has an escalating nightmare, and wakes in the final panel regretting the meal.
That is bizarre.
It really is it not?
So, all right. So this must be something that people were really afraid of, like eating cheese before bed. Because this is not the first time I've heard that referred to. And I think you and I have spoken about this before.
We have.
Because in A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, there's a line toward the beginning, when Scrooge first gets visited by Jacob Marley.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Which is not the big three ghosts. Jacob
Right.
Marley is like the herald.
Yes, the prologue.
Right. And he comes and he, tells Scrooge he's going to be visited by a bunch of ghosts, and Scrooge is incredulous that his dead friend Marley, well, friend is a loose word, but he's incredulous that his dead partner Marley has visited him, and he's like, "You're just a blob of mustard or a crumb of cheese
Yes.
that I haven't quite digested properly."
Exactly.
And I'm like, people have a real fear of cheese before bed.
Yes.
Because apparently it'll like screw up your dreams.
Apparently so.
Should we try it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, I need no excuse to eat cheese.
Well, yeah, nor do I.
Yeah.
I love cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. I found some courses, by the way, to help us toward our ultimate goal of being cheesemongers.
That's the dream.
It is.
Sell coffee, sell cheese.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have goals, man.
We do. We
Yeah.
do. Yeah. In the meantime, we'll move back to the songs.
We'll dream of cheese.
We'll dream of cheese.
Okay. So
I dream of cheesy.
I dream of cheesy. Oh my God. So this song was based on an old comic strip.
Inspired by a comic strip. Yes. It was composed by Thomas Turban. Thurban. Or Thurbin. Not
Whatever.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
a turban. In 1906, and was recorded, the one that we're going to listen to, by Prince's military band. Prince, in this case, was Charles Adams Prince, who was a dominant figure for Columbia at the time, the Columbia label.
So not
Not a prince.
the prince.
Correct.
Not the purple one.
Correct. Not the purple prince.
Yes.
Yes.
The artist formerly known as.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what we have. I think this is a really fun tune. Hopefully it does not inspire nightmares. But it is the dream of the Rarebit Fiend.
The dream of the Rarebit Fiend. I
Yes.
cannot wait.
Awesome.
That was adorable.
It was awesome.
That was super cute. And I know the trombones had a fun time with that.
Oh, I'm sure that they were giggling the entire way through it.
Yeah. But really neat. Who is the composer again?
Let me pull it up. This was composed by Thomas Turbin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I've never heard of him. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. I could almost... It calls to mind like those old cartoons.
It really, yes.
With like the dancing skeletons and the ghosts. And
exactly.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
It's sort of, I could kind of imagine one of those very old black and white cartoons with the hovering, bouncing, skeletons and stuff dancing in circles. And
maybe we should do that. Maybe we should put that to an animation.
An animation.
Yeah. That would be fun.
I don't know any animators. I know plenty of people who are excellent artists, but I don't know too many animators.
Oh, we'll keep it. We'll put a pin in that along with all the other things that we have pinned.
Oh my God.
We need to do.
We have so many pins.
Yeah, we do.
That was cute. That was a good choice. I like that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. And let's just, normally I segue cutely into our next piece.
Yeah.
I won't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to segue curtly. We have bills to pay.
We do.
We do. We have hosting bills to pay. And, we like to help out too. And we pay our hosting bills. And it's about all we pay. We're not making any money off of this otherwise. By the sales of coffee. We sell Skeleton Brew coffee at skeletonbrew.coffee. And we sell coffee at nokings.coffee. Skeleton Brew coffee is our primary coffee brand. There are 6 regular roasts that we have up there that are available year-round. They range from light to dark. And they're all really, really tasty. We also have a rotating list of pagan roasts, and I do like them. We've got Beltane coming up, so we're working on that one next.
Yeah, we're trying to follow the circle of the year, the wheel of the year.
Exactly.
And we like to switch out seasonally.
Yes.
Depending on what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
I have an idea for a summer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we'll talk off mic.
Okay, yeah.
But I've got some ideas.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we do. We sell coffee. It pays our bills, our hosting bills. We're not making any other money off of that. But what we are doing with it is we are also doing our bit to give back. So for every item that we sell off of skeletonbrew.coffee, we donate $1 to public media, public broadcasting, because public broadcasting is something that's important to us and it's important to society. Having a free, independent press that is nonpartisan, not bipartisan, nonpartisan, there's a difference, I think is very important.
Yeah, because we have to speak truth to power and we have to hold people accountable.
Exactly.
Everybody needs to be held accountable, and the only way we can do that is by journalists doing what journalists do, and that's recording the facts.
Exactly.
That's ultimately journalism. Today's journalism is tomorrow's history.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
So
yes,
it's important that we get it right the first time. Otherwise, we end up with, we have to go back now and revise history from times past because it was recorded unfairly.
Right.
And in a biased manner and an often racist manner. And we have to go back and we have to fix that.
Yes.
And so it would be nice if we would get it right the first time.
It really would.
So journalism is important to us. And now more than ever, because of everything that's going on. Besides also giving back to public media and independent journalism, we also make sure that the coffee that we are selling is ethically sourced.
Yes.
It's important to us that the people who are growing the coffee and harvesting the coffee are getting a fair wage and a fair deal for what they're producing. So we've gotten together with a co-op of people and we buy the beans. We source the beans from all over the place, from Africa and South America. And we have an independent roaster out in California that roasts the beans on demand when you order the coffee. It's the freshest thing you'll ever get.
Yep.
You'll smell it on your doorstep when FedEx drops it off.
You absolutely will.
Not even kidding. And to piggyback on that, to rotate over to the No Kings coffee, which we're very excited about. We only have 3 roasts there, but it's important that you know what they are.
Yes, it is.
It's liberté, égalité, and fraternité.
Yep.
And the French will know exactly what that means.
Yes.
And Francophiles also will know what that means.
And perhaps people who have studied history.
Yes, absolutely. Because we're feeling a little French these days.
Yes.
We're feeling revolutionary.
Yep.
And we're going to do no harm but take no shit.
That is absolutely our credo.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're selling these coffees too. And the sales of those coffees also help support our podcast. But also we donate $2 from everything that we sell on the nokings.coffee to the Indivisible movement.
Yes.
And Indivisible are the people who are organizing the No Kings protests. They're helping people organize at the local level. They're getting people information on how to boycott, what to boycott. And we're posting a lot of that stuff on our webpage too. And we'll get to that later.
Yes.
But because we want to be part of the resistance too. And we're doing, as long as we've got microphones and a way to make a difference, we're going to do our little bit whenever we can.
Yeah. Yeah. It might not be much, but it is something.
It is something. And so, listen, none of us can do everything, but everybody can do something.
Exactly.
And this is something that we can do.
Right. So go check out our coffees. If you love coffee, I can guarantee you that you'll love this. If you'd like to try it first, get in touch with us. We'll send you a free sample. Join our mail list, which is available on the Skeleton Brew website, skeletonbrew.coffee, and the blindskeleton.one. That's blindskeleton.one.
Chill out. We're getting there.
Yeah. Yeah, join the mail list. We'll send you a 2-ounce sample. That's enough for a full pot. Try before you buy. We are confident that you will love this coffee.
And tea lovers rejoice, because we also have a tea available on our on our skeletonbrew.coffee. Yes. We have a tea available there for the first time. It's excellent. It is a jasmine green tea, and it is a delight.
It is. It is spring's promise.
Yes. It tastes like spring in a cup.
It does. I had some this afternoon.
Did you know?
I did.
Yeah. I'm thinking about having some tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm not even a tea person, man, and I really like it.
It is really good.
Yeah.
Yes. And with that said, let's now segue curtly to our next portion.
Curtly.
Yes.
Awkwardly.
That as well.
Ungainly. Unwieldily.
Unwieldily.
Clumsily.
Clumsily like.
We'll just stumble into the next thing.
Yes, we will. Song number 2.
Okay.
Somewhere a voice is calling. So we did speak at the beginning of this episode about, inner peace, and nobody sits in a constant state of zen, and it means something a little bit different to everyone, and nobody is just always there, and people can achieve that inner peace in very different ways. It could mean something different to other people, to everyone. And our next 2 songs, look at inner peace in a different way. Not necessarily one that has been achieved by, everything's great in the world and I'm just so happy. Somewhere a Voice is Calling it's a World War I song. It was actually released before World War I, but it became famous during the war.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Its lyrics evoke dusk, falling shadows, starlight, and a voice calling across sea and land to a dreaming heart.
Okay.
It is classified as a World War I song in Wikipedia, but it does predate the war, although it does have that emotional register to it.
So does it carry themes in it pertaining to everything going on in the world at that time?
That is a great question. I'm going to just read my notes verbatim at this point.
I see. Okay.
The lyrics sit at the intersection of a love song and something more elusive. The setting is evening, dusk and the shadows falling, and the voice is not located nor explained. It is simply somewhere calling. The heart dreaming of it is the closest thing to peace available in this song. So it's almost sad in a way.
Yeah, kind of wistful.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. The piece in this song is not one of resolution. It's an act of listening.
Okay.
This is performed by the Revillon Trio. That's a group that we've never played before.
Revillon.
Revillon.
Spell it, please.
Revillon.
Revillon. Sorry, it's French.
But in English, the Revillon Trio.
Thank you.
Composed by Arthur Tate, who did the melody,
Okay.
and Eileen Newton, who did the lyrics.
Okay.
Yes.
And you said this is from 19...
Recorded, this song was recorded in 1915, but it was written in 1911.
Okay. So it was recorded on the cusp of the First World War, which we've talked about many times before.
Yes.
In terms of how devastating that was and what a scar it left on world society as a whole.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about generational scarring.
I mean, it lasted up through the 60s, because World War I was just the precursor to World War II.
Yeah.
The outcome of one led directly to the other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So this is Somewhere a Voice is Calling. So, yeah, I had forgot that I chose this song over the one from Henry Burr, which did have the lyrics.
I was going to say.
Yes. But I chose this one because I thought without the lyrics, it was more abstract.
Oh, it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Really, really beautiful song. I enjoyed that. And who performed that again?
That was the Revillon Trio.
Revillon Trio.
Yes. They were a Columbia studio ensemble, kind of like the Victor Marching Band. They were just theirs. And it was a violin, cello, and piano.
Well, I heard a harp in there.
I did hear a harp too. So I wonder if the pianist was playing the harp instead.
Well, no, because I think I heard piano as well. I heard a piano, I heard a harp, and I heard a violin.
Okay, so maybe there was no cello.
Well, maybe there was I mean, maybe somebody might have been...
Yeah, double dipping.
You know.
Yeah.
They might have brought in some help for that.
Yeah,
because because the harps are frequently brought in when something needs to sound sort of dreamy and otherworldly.
Right.
You know, those arpeggiations in the strings that sort of
right.
And that it just sort of evokes something ethereal.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I liked it. That was good.
Yeah, and we'll have the lyrics up on the episode notes.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear that. But to be clear, the version that was popularized was probably the one that was sung, right?
The two guys that sang it that made it the most popular were Henry Burr and John McCormick.
Of course.
Yes.
We've spoken about those two guys before.
Exactly.
John McCormick, of course, being the OG Irish tenor.
Yeah.
And Henry Burr for just being all over the shop.
Yeah, exactly. Them and Billy Murray, I think they sang everything back then.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, you couldn't get they were everywhere. You couldn't get away from them.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'd be interested in seeing those lyrics.
Yeah, we'll get them up there.
Awesome.
Yeah. So let's talk about Blind Skeleton.
Let's do.
Yeah, it's what we do every week between songs 2 and 3.
Yeah. Blind Skeleton is the home for all things vintage entertainment, and that includes music such as what we've just heard, as well as classic film and classic photography and all forms of vintage media.
Yes.
Anything that captured the heart and soul of the people that created it in the time in which they created it.
Yes, exactly. Now, I could go on for quite some time about why it started, but that's ultimately what it is. It's our celebration of it all.
Yeah. And art is really its own form of journalism, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
Because it captures the emotion of what was going on during, while journalists are busy taking down the facts, the artists are busy creating things about what they were feeling. I heard somebody once say that anything too stupid to be said is sung.
I kind of like that. Or turned into a poem.
I mean, kind of, yeah. It's kind of true.
Yeah.
But it's not meant to make sense. It's just meant to have you feel something.
Right.
And that's what I love about what we do at Blind Skeleton, is that we explore the art, this vintage art, particularly vintage music, vintage film, vintage media, and it helps us sort of get into the minds and the hearts and the souls of the people of those times to understand what was important to them and what they were feeling. And they have a lot of the same hopes and joys and fears and things that pissed them off and things that cracked them up.
Right.
It's all still there's nothing new under the sun, and a lot of the same things can resonate with us today.
Oh,
and that's I think what I find the most fascinating about it, is that we can still relate to so much of it.
Right, exactly. I mean, we talk about and we've watched a lot of movies, like the old silent movies, and we can see the humanity in it and the people, and it's like, shit, I can relate to what they're going through.
Yeah. I actually heard a podcast recently. Shout out to Kate Lister, Betwixt the Sheets. Hi, Dr. Lister. They did a podcast about Charlie Chaplin.
Oh.
And I want to do a deep dive on Charlie Chaplin at some point, because what's fascinating about him is that he came from complete destitution in London. Like, his family was in a workhouse.
Oh, geez.
His mother, they had to...
I didn't know that.
His dad, his parents split. I think Charlie was like 1 or 2 when they split. And yeah, it was bad. He had a really rough childhood, but he comes from a family of artists. And he, even as a young kid, was studying the people around him to see how they moved, how they felt, what they looked like when they were feeling certain things. And that's how he became such a brilliant actor, is because he studied people.
Right.
And he studied feelings. And I mean, one of my very favorite films of all time is The Great Dictator, which you and I have watched.
We have.
That's not a silent.
No, it is not.
No, but I want to do a deeper dive on his silents because I don't know as much about them as I should. And I realize that he's probably the most storied filmmaker, actor of all time.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody knows who the Tramp is.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
But he created that character on the fly.
Did he?
Under pressure. And it just took on a life of its own. But yeah, I that's one of the things that I love about Charlie Chaplin's story, is that he studied the people around him in the time that he was living in, and he lived among the working class and people who were really struggling, and it gave him, and he had empathy. It gave him the empathy that he needed to be a good actor and to really tell their stories. And that's why he's so good. That's why he's so famous, is because he can really step into their shoes, literally.
Yeah.
And so that's what a lot of that art does, is it lets us step into the shoes of those people and maybe feel a modicum of what they were feeling. And that's something that it's like time travel.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly it. You know, just like listening to these old songs. I mean, they're over 100 years old. The people that recorded them are long gone at this point. But it's like listening to an echo from the past.
Yeah, yeah. And, especially now we haven't had anything with lyrics yet, but some of the songs that we've heard and some of the things that people were writing about,
Right.
Sometimes it was funny, sometimes it was poignant, sometimes it was moving.
Right.
Sometimes it was meant to get people up off their asses and fight. It's just all really cool, and that's what I love about what we do.
Yes.
And you can explore that with us at blindskeleton.one.
Yes.
You can poke around there. We have blog posts. We have vintage photography. We've even got a little cinema of silent films there that you can explore. Of course, we have our podcast there. Yeah. You can listen to this episode as well as episodes past.
Yes.
And while you're there, you should sign up for our newsletter, because eventually we will make one. And when you sign up for the newsletter, if you want, we'll send you a free sample of coffee.
Yeah, yeah.
Just give us your information, which we will not sell, by the way, because we are not dicks.
Correct.
And it goes nowhere. We gain nothing by selling your information. We don't want to be like that. So just, tell us where to send it.
Yeah.
We'll send you your coffee. And you can also be kept in the know about all of the fun stuff that we're doing. Occasionally we take the podcast on the road.
Yes, we do.
We went back to the Colonial Theater earlier this year to take a tour of the theater, which it was renamed the 1906. No.
Yeah.
1902?
1902.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think it was.
I don't think so.
It was 1903.
Hold, please. Do a soft shoe. I can prove it.
She's going to get the sticker.
I am.
Yes. I just put the sticker on the back of my tablet case, but I don't have the tablet case with me. So it's in a different room. It is not here.
Oh. Son of a gun. You were right. It's 1902.
1902.
Yeah.
Yes.
1902, the Colonial Theater.
Yes.
Yeah, they did a grand reopening of a renaming of the theater, because they thought it was 1903, and they had been calling it the 1903 Theater.
Yes.
The Colonial, which is famous for many, many reasons. But they found new evidence suggesting that it opened a whole year earlier than that.
And they showed it to us.
Yeah, they did a really cool presentation, and then they took us around the theater, and they also screened the silent film A Trip to the Moon.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It was so good.
Yes.
It was really neat. And how cool to see that film in that theater.
Right.
But I mean, the Colonial does all kinds of stuff. They love film as much as we do, and they are devoted to classic film as well. And they will screen silent films a few times a year, and sometimes they do it with live theater organ accompaniment, which is really cool. And they did something.
Last November, I think it was, they had a heavy metal band.
Yeah, they had a heavy metal band.
Yeah.
I can't remember what film it was. It wasn't Nosferatu.
It was. I remember we wanted to see it, but we had conflicts.
Yeah, it wasn't Metropolis. It wasn't Nosferatu. It'll come to me.
Yeah, it was something pretty awesome.
Yeah. But imagine like watching a silent film being accompanied by a heavy metal band.
Yeah, seriously.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we always have our ears and eyes open for opportunities like that. So if there is something that you're aware of that you think we should be aware of, please do reach out to us. All of our contact information is on the website.
Yes.
Our email addresses are there. We've got our Blue Sky handles up there.
Yep.
Feel free to reach out to us. Let us know what's going on. If there's something you want us to explore, if we just want to say hi, go ahead and navigate over to the website and don't be shy.
Yes.
We also have a phone number.
We do.
So if you want to call and leave us a voicemail message, I promise you we won't pick up. You can leave a voicemail. It's fine. Don't be scared.
Yeah.
So you can call 302-609-1925.
Yes.
And you will be able to leave us a voicemail and we'll shout you out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Love to hear from you. And if you have any suggestions, we'd love to hear them.
Yes, without a doubt. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Well, it's been a day, having a hard time finding the cute segues.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the brain cell is not doing its job.
But the brain cell needs
Do
coffee.
I have it? Do you want it back?
I do. Yes, thank
Okay,
you.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
All right. We share a brain cell,
We do.
and it bounces back and forth.
Yes.
Not always in an efficient manner.
Correct.
I don't know why it chose me. I'm tired.
I'm wiped out.
Yeah.
Been a day.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Omar.
Yeah, there's a cat. Cat saying hi. So we're going to move on to our last song of the day.
Did we mention we're unscripted?
We are the cats know it too. It is well with my soul.
I love that song.
Do you know the story behind the song?
I feel like I do at some point. Somebody told me, but I truly love that song.
Yeah, it has a very tragic backstory.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody died. It was somebody's kid, right?
Not singular.
Oh.
So Horatio Spafford wrote the words. He was a Chicago attorney and a Presbyterian elder. He lost a lot of his business in the Great Chicago Fire of 1871, and he lost his young son to pneumonia in the same year. In 1873, he sent his wife and 4 daughters across the ocean.
Oh, no.
4 of his daughters drowned when the ship sank.
Oh, my God.
So he lost a lot of people. His wife survived. I think there's another note here. I have to do a better job of taking care of my notes. Boom, 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 boom. So she sent him a telegram. It started off simply, saved alone. So he sailed immediately to meet her. The captain brought him to the approximate location where the ship had gone down. And legend says that he stood over 3 miles of water, above their daughter's resting place. And that's where the hymn came to him, legend says. So
Well, it's... Yeah.
Right.
I'm thinking of the words now, and it's... Of course... When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul.
And that's the big line there is, thou hast taught me to say. No, it's not a natural sense of balance or peace. It's one that has been learned.
Mm-hmm.
It's one that somebody's reaching out for help with.
Yeah.
And has, read these words and said, you have taught me to know that it is well.
Right. And to be clear, we are talking about the divine. We are talking
Yes.
about how he understood God to be. And it's a beautiful song. I've sung it many times. I've performed it. And it is such a beautiful, simple, plaintive melody. And it's like a touchstone.
Right. Yeah. I think that's exactly the right word for it.
Yeah. And what year was this composed?
It was composed in 1873 with music in 1876.
And who wrote the tune?
The words were by Horatio Spafford.
Right.
The music by Philip Bliss.
Philip Bliss, of course. Okay. And this was recorded when?
1906 by the Handel Mixed Quartet.
Oh, they're great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is on Victor then?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's give it a go.
Okay.
Beautiful.
That was very well put together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous hymn, and I know a lot of people who have taken a lot of comfort in that song.
Oh, really?
Over the years.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, I want to say that they played it at Aunt Florid's funeral.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. It's just like I said before, it's a touchstone. It's something that you can kind of, like a mantra, repeat.
Right. I know my dad, I'm not sure if he had ever heard this song, but in his final years when he was suffering from ALS and not able to, get out of his wheelchair, let alone the house, he shared very similar refrains with me.
Yeah.
He was at peace.
Well, at your dad's funeral, I want to say, I don't think they played this one or sang this one, but I want to say that they did also "Great Is Thy Faithfulness" at your
They
dad's.
did,
Yeah.
yes.
Which is also another one that a lot of people take comfort in.
Yeah, exactly. So that brings us to the end of this week's show.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 It goes so quickly.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for joining us. Sorry we weren't our usual sharp selves.
We are exhausted. The coffee wore out earlier today.
Oh my goodness. And I'm still recovering from spieling.
Yes.
I really am. It's like these people are professional partiers. I don't know how they do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're still in one use. So
That's true.
Yeah.
Maybe after we get past our 5-year,
exactly.
we'll be able to run with the big dogs.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes. Thank you all for listening in. It's always fun to put this together.
It is.
Yes.
It is. We take a great deal of joy in putting it together, and we hope that you take some giggles from listening to it as well. If nothing else, we hope we've given you a little bit to think about too.
Yes.
And maybe this can be your touchstone too. When you're looking for that inner peace,
Right.
you can take a breath, feel the sun on your face, and just say, "It is well with my soul."
It is well with my soul. Yeah, and know that not everyone gets there the same way either.
That's right, and that's okay. There's no straight path to it.
Exactly.
Yep.
Okay, so thank you all for listening in. Please go do check us out, plantskeleton.one, skeletonbrew.coffee. Drop us a note, and we will talk to you next week.
Bye.